Hello, welcome to Jason the Old Millennial. My name is Jason. I'm speaking to you here in my basement in the great state of Kansas. And today I'm doing another video of making my. Last time I made my perfect Beatles album, taking songs from Beatle records, making a 14 song album. And today I'm doing it again, except this time I'm picking songs post Beatles. So these are Beatle members: John, Paul, George, Ringo, but after the Beatles, songs that they did after the Beatles, and making an album with my 14 favorite songs. And I'm doing the same thing as the last album I made up. I'm doing 5 Paul McCartney songs, 5 John Lennon songs, 3 George Harrison songs, and 1 Ringo song to kind of make the perfect, Beatles album. And kind of their contributions. That's kind of the way I feel. John and Paul are kind of equally uh, the brains behind the Beatles. I don't know if that's the right word. Um, uh, they wrote the most songs out of the Beatles and so forth. And then George Harrison after that. And then Ringo, of course, didn't do a lot of writing or isn't as famous for his music. Anyway, so this time I'm doing 14 songs post Beatles. Again, just trying to first song. I'm trying to pick a song that I think really hooks you into an album that really is more of a good rock song, which was hard to find a good rock song post Beatles. I feel like the Beatles post Beatles, even John and Paul, got less rock and roll and more pop. Anyway, so it's hard to find a good one there. But I mean, I found a good one, but and then the last song I always just want to end on like a really good uh, something that really I don't know really fits for an ending song, if I can say that. And I think I have a good one here. So the number one song on the on not my number one song, but the first song on my list to get you going is "My Sweet Lord" by George Harrison. One of my favorite post Beatles songs, my favorite George Harrison song of all time, coming off of the All Things Must Pass album. Love the slide guitar, love the beginning of the song, just really hooks you in. Love the whole overall sound of that song. Anyways, that's why I put it number one. Number two, I'm putting "Maybe I'm Amazed" by Paul McCartney, coming off of his first album, McCartney. It's my favorite McCartney song, actually. So I'm hitting you two of my favorite songs, really, coming out of post Beatles. Just a great love song. Great piano, great vocals from Paul McCartney, writing about his wife Linda at the time. Yeah, really great song. Number three, I'm picking "Jealous Guy," which is from John Lennon, coming off, I believe, of his Imagine album. One of my favorite John songs, maybe my second favorite all time. Another just really well written song about from an interesting perspective of, yeah, being jealous of your wife or girlfriend, I guess, and kind of explain why you might lash out and kind of it's almost a song of apologizing for, doing, maybe lashing out or being angry. But yeah, really well done song. Love the whole sound of the song and John's vocals. So that's number three. Number four, I'm putting "Calico Skies," a Paul McCartney song. I'm coming off of the Flaming Pie album. Just a really nice love song. One of my favorite love songs of his. And I love the acoustic guitar work. It's so great. Some of his best guitar work, I think, on the acoustic guitar, which I really enjoy a good acoustic guitar song, especially from Paul McCartney. He's really good at that. Yeah, it's a really nice, catchy song. Yeah, I love that song. "Calico Skies," number four. Number five on my list. These aren't rankings. These are just how I'm sequencing the album. So the number five song I'm putting on here is "Oh My Love" by John Lennon. Another song from the Imagine album. Of course, I really love the Imagine album, as you can see. And "Oh My Love" is not a song that is not one of his more famous songs, but I really love it off the Imagine album. Really nice love song that he wrote for Yoko Ono. It's just really sweet, nice, beautiful song. I love his vocals on it. Number six is "Isn't It a Pity," which is a George Harrison song, coming off of the All Things Must Pass album. Uh, Not a song as famous as some of his other ones, but yeah, really nice song about kind of. I feel like without doing any research, it sounds like maybe talking about his wife, his first wife. He left him for Eric Clapton, and it's kind of almost a sad song in a way. Isn't it a pity about kind of love loss and so forth, and really nice song. Number 7, I'm picking Imagine from John Lennon. His most famous song ever, obviously, from the Imagine album, again. I know the song gets a lot of flack because it is a hippie song about, if we just didn't have anything, we'd all be at peace. If we didn't have religion or a country, we didn't have anything to fight for, we wouldn't fight for anything. And so there'd be peace. I mean, I don't agree with the message overall, though I do like the idea of peace. I wish we had peace. It's just not going to happen, though, by just wishing it. Still, I think the song is really beautiful. Love the piano work, especially the beginning part. Just really hooks you in. And John's vocals, again, are just really, really good on the song. And I still enjoy listening to it. So I put that at number 7. Eighth song on my album list is Band on the Run. Probably my second favorite Paul McCartney song, coming off of the album Band on the Run. Probably one of the more rocker songs I have on my list. Interesting song that has almost 3 parts to it. The third part is the more upbeat, catchy part that I really enjoy, but I enjoy the progression of the song overall, and Paul McCartney's great vocals on it and really good guitar work on it. Real fun song, Band on the Run. Number 9, I'm putting Photograph, the Ringo song. The one Ringo song I have on here. It's hard. I like It Don't Come Easy is also a very good song, but Photograph I like a little bit better. Just a really nice, catchy song from Ringo and decent vocals for him. I believe co-wrote by George Harrison also. But yeah, one of his probably more well-known songs and probably the biggest hit song that he had. Anyway, so I had to put on there Photograph from Ringo. Number 10, I'm putting Woman from John Lennon, which I believe was on his Double Fantasy album, his last album. Another just great sounding song, and it's a love song, probably again to Yoko Ono, of course. But I just love it. It has almost like a 50s doo-wop almost, I don't know, sound to it that I really enjoy. And overall, yeah, its overall music's just beautiful, and his vocals, just really enjoy it on there. So that's number 10. Number 11, I have Mole of Kintyre, which is a Paul McCartney song. I don't know if that came off any album. I don't think it did. It might have been just a single, but it was a huge single. I think it broke some records in England or something like that. Sold a lot of single records, whatever. Just a beautiful song. It has a real Scottish flair to it. Kintyre, he has a home in Scotland. I believe that's what Kintyre is. Mole of Kintyre is I think talking about that, maybe that place in Scotland that his house is in. I love the Scottish bagpipes, and just love it's a really just a nice sounding song. Paul McCartney's, of course, great vocals. I love and the harmonies are really great, and just love the repeat. He repeats that chorus over, but I love the chorus so much that I can listen to it forever. So good. One of his more underrated songs, I think, in some ways, because it's not as well known in the United States, even though it did really well in England at the time. Number 12, I've got Beautiful Boy by John Lennon, coming off his Double Fantasy album. Really nice, sweet song to his son. I believe written to his son, Sean, his second son. And just really about being, a father and being there for your son. And, don't worry, and all that stuff. Don't be scared. And just a really nice kind of love song if I could say that, to your son, really sweet song. I really enjoyed the lyrics on that one. Number 13, I have All Things Must Pass by George Harrison, coming off, of course, the All Things Must Pass album. Really nice song, real positive feeling to it that George had at that time. Yeah, one of his great songs, I think, probably my second favorite of his. And pretty good vocals from George at the time. Just a real nice sound to it. And enjoy the lyrics and everything to it. Yeah, really nice song, All Things Must Pass. And then the very last song, maybe not my favorite song on this list, but it's still a really good song. But I thought it was so good for an ending, and that is End of the End by Paul McCartney. Coming off, I'm trying to think what's the name of that album. I forget at the top of my mind, but yeah. But anyways, in the end, off of one Paul McCartney solo albums, one of his more recent albums, the most recent album on my list, in fact. But it's a song all about being dead, basically, and telling people, don't be sad. I'm doing good. I'm going to be going to a better life now, and just remember my life as, a happy thing. And so it's really kind of a happy song about being dead, and not being sad and all that. And I really enjoyed the lyrics of that, and really nice song. It's kind of a short song, but I thought, well, how can you end an album better than a song about talking about your death into the end? So I thought that would be a great ending to this album, to kind of yeah, close close it all up. Anyway, so that's my 14 songs I picked as 14 songs I would pick if I was to make a post Beatle album, my favorite post Beatle album. Anyway, so please comment if you like any of those songs, or if there's some songs you would have put instead. I'm sure there is. Definitely, these aren't the most popular songs maybe ever by these post Beatles, but I think they're pretty good songs. Hopefully, most people agree with that. Yeah, so comment, and just thank you for watching this, and thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate your support, and just thank you. Have a good day.